Hello everyone, this is Maureen and welcome to My Crochet Story, where I share with you the two things that I love, teaching and crochet. Now this is January, oh my goodness, June the 7th. This is Wednesday's Amigurumi, and I really don't have anything to show you because I had been working on my panda, but as I've told you off and on all week, we are getting ready to leave in the morning to head out to Texas to be with family for about a week. And I packed up what I was working on. So, it wasn't a lot. I only worked on one nice leg of the panda. And so I was like, oh my word. But part of what I was going to do is not only show you that one little leg that I worked on, but I was also going to show you or introduce to you the designer, the spotlight designer for this month, Amigurumi Wars. But before I show you her, let me say thank you to everyone that's here right now. I really do appreciate you stopping by and taking a few minutes to see my video. If you're new to my channel, please take just a moment to look at all the other content I have uploaded. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button down there and then look for the bell with the little hugs on the side so that it notifies you every time I upload content. Alright, now as many of you know, I have been participating in Anita Y.O.H crochet Amigurumi Wars for 2023. Now, she is the creator of Amigurumi Wars. I don't know, honestly, how many years she's been doing it because this is the first year that I have actually participated. So, our host for the month of June is Lesley of the Corn, and if you don't know her, I will be sure and leave a link to her channel so that you can not only introduce yourself to her, but look to see about all the points that you can rack up for this month of June if you're participating in the Amigurumi Wars. Now, I'm going to take my camera here in just a moment and I'm going to turn it around so that I can show you who our spotlight designer is. Now, her name is Kamila, and that's the first name. And I am not even going to try to say her last name because I'm sure I would just butcher it. But like I said, give me just a moment and I want to show you some of her creations. And then I'll talk about her in just a minute because let me tell you folks, I think she's the best one yet that Anita has found for us. So give me just a minute. Okay guys, I could not get my camera to do it without it having that like going down the tunnel look, so I'm doing this on my phone, so there might be a little bit of wiggle, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize for that in the beginning. But there she is. There's our spotlight designer. Her name is Kamila, and there is her name. So if you can figure out how to say that, then I am extremely impressed. But let's go down here and look at her little creations. Look at these amigurumis. And folks, I want you to also look at the detail. Look at those beautiful little eyes. I just love this little salamander here. Is he not cute? And I think he's going to be one of the ones that I make. Let's go ahead and look down here some more. Look at that little rat. Now just look at that owl. Isn't he cute? I just love him. And there's another little panda. You know, I've been making pandas here recently. Scoot on down here. There's Toothless. And there's a little sheep. Now, the thing I want to tell you about these little amigurumis of her, there's an airplane from the movie Planes. Look at that little polar bear. Now, I'm going to talk about this cat tree here in just a few minutes. Get my cursor here to work. Look at those. Little Dalmatian dog for Firehouse. There's Nemo. There's Olaf. I did get this pattern. In fact, I got quite a few of these patterns. There's Miss Bunny and Flower from Bambi. Look at the details on those, folks. I mean, I'm just in love with this designer, like I said. There's the snake from Nightmare Halloween. There's a kitty cat. This is my cursor over here. A little monster. A Pegasus. Look at the anteater. You know, Froggy from Froggy Went a Knitting, she and I were talking, and you just don't see an amigurumi anteater. Now, let me go over here to this next page. Here we go again. There's a little elf and a reindeer. Find my cursor again. There's a little baby seal and a Frankie the zombie bear. Look at that cute little elephant. And some bunnies and some birds. There's the clock from Beauty and the Beast. Cogsworth. Dory. Oops, sorry about that. Now, what I'm going to tell you about her patterns is that just really, I guess you could say is what made me fall in love with her. And that's the fact that she not only has very, very well written patterns, but she also gives you pictures that goes along step by step by step. And I'll show you that in just a moment here. But here's some more that she has made. Some little booties, and there's a baby Groot. Like I said, I'm just really impressed with her attention to detail. So let me pull up a pattern here that I have, and I'll show you what it is that I like about the patterns. Let's see. Okay, here's the one with the... So let me pull it up here. Now this is the Christmas cat tree. I'm sorry to be jumping up and down, but look at that kitty cat. Look at him. And folks, he is a nice sized cat, even though she did him in 3-weight. But take a minute to look at him. Now, immediately I thought of, I would leave him green, but instead of a star, I would put a beautiful little flower up there, and I would keep the chain going around him, just like the lights there, but instead of those little bulbs for the lights, I would put different types of flower on him and let him be a spring kitty cat tree. I also thought about, you know, I'm all about the maroon and white, and since our school logo is the Longhorn, I could do the exact same thing, leave the ears in fact, and just put horns, long horns on the back, make him maroon, and leave his little chain there white. And I would, instead of those lights there, I would put hoof prints, because that's what we use on our streets right at the beginning of football season. We'll come along and paint the streets so you'll know where to go to the football stadium. But there's just so much you can do with this little guy here. Now let me show you the pattern just real quick. I don't want to give too much of it away, but I do want you to see what it is I was talking about. Let me run through. See how big he is? Look at that. He's a good sized little kitty cat, let me tell you. She gives a great list of the materials. There's another picture so you kind of get an idea about the size. She has a great abbreviations chart here. And it's really about the same chart on all of them. There might be a little bit of difference in them. But what I want to get to is, alright, so see those pictures right there along with the instructions? I mean, she gets very detailed there for you. I mean, I was just really super impressed by what she did. So, there you have it. I'm sorry I didn't have anything to show you as far as what I am doing, but I was just really excited about this new Spotlight designer that those of us that are doing the Amigurumi Wars will be working off of this month. And whether you're doing the Amigurumi Wars or not, it's just really nice every once in a while to, you know, find somebody new. And I'm not kidding you guys, I really think Anita did a very good choice in choosing Kamila for this month. I'm really impressed with her, and I'm sure I will be picking up more of her designs as I get to working with the ones that I've already chosen. So, again, thank you so much for being here. If you liked this little episode, I know it's a little bit different than what I normally do on Amigurumi Wednesdays, but if you liked the content that you saw, please share it out to your friends, because you know, those of us that love doing amigurumi, we're always excited to find somebody new to investigate, try out some of their new patterns. So if you've got some amigurumi friends and they don't know about her, share out this video, or at least give them the name and or share out, if nothing else, the link that I will leave below down in the description box. Just however you feel like sharing. But if you share my video, you know I really will appreciate it. So until next week, remember, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. It could be your light that they are waiting to see. I love you all. Again, thanks for being here. Bye.